Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to our channel. I am Raju Upadhyay from CIMAGE College, Patna, Department of IT. In continuation to my Java GUI application, in the previous video, I talked about what is called JButton control, their constructors as well as their methods. Today, I am going to discuss how to create JButton component as well as how we can display it on the screen. Right. So I'm going to share my screen. So I'm going to share my screen. Now within this, in order to create a JButton, we are going to have a class called JButton class. And I'm going to have a two button, which I'm going to create, that is called submit and cancel button. So the prerequisite is we have to have a JButton class. We need to have a JPanel class, as well as we'll be having a top level container that is called frame. So in order to get the top level container, we need to import JFrame class. So let's import all class one by one. So we can import javax.string .jframe. We'll follow the logical order. Then we'll import javax.string .jpanel. Next to this, we need to import JButton class. Once we import all the classes, we need to write our class, right? So in order to create a class, I'll write public class. Let's say we can have a class like button demo, and we are extending it from JFrame. Now within this, we have to create a reference variable for panel as well as two reference variable for button class. I'm going to create a reference variable for panel, JPanel. Let's say reference variable is JB. And with this, we are going to have two button class reference variable called submit, and then cancel. So these are the two reference variable for handling the buttons. Now we wanted to initialize both the class reference variable using the constructor. So let us have the constructor in the class. So as we know, class name, method names are same. It's going to be constructor. So within this constructor, we need to initialize all these reference variables. Right. So here we are going to initialize the submit reference variable by writing just equal to new JButton. And as a caption, as a label, I'm going to write out here submit. And then we can initialize cancel button. Once we have initialized, then we need to initialize panel as well. We'll say JB equal to new JButton. Now, next to this, we have to add these two buttons into the panel. So in order to add it to the panel, we'll write panel reference variable dot add, then submit. Then we need to add cancel. Then we have to set the framework for the frame. That is, we are going to set the title for the frame. For that, we are having a method called set title. So here I can say as a title, I'm going to mention JButton demo. Then we are going to set the size. So size would be 400 by 400 pixel. Then we have to make it visible on the screen. Right. So we have to write set visible to. And finally, we have to add the panel to the frame. Right. So in order to add the panel into the frame, there is a method called add, and then we can pass the reference variable called JQ. So this way we can add it. Now every execution will happen to the main method. So we need to write a main method as well. So let us write main method just by writing public static void within this pass parameter string type array. You can write array name anything. And from here, in order to trigger this constructor, we have to initialize, we have to create an object of it. So let us create an object of this. Button demo. Let's say object is OB equal to new button demo. And everything need to be saved as a part of class. So my class name is, since my class name is the button demo, so it need to be saved as a file button demo.java. So let us save this. Once it is saved, we need to compile and run. There is a one semicolon missing on line number 23. We go to the line number 23. And put the semicolon over there. And again, we will recompile it. So now it looks fine. Then we can execute it. We can write down name of the class using Java command. Now you can notice we have got a one friend. Let us verify whether screen is shared. Yes, it's shared. So you can notice out here on a friend, we are having a two buttons called submit and cancel, and both of them are appeared here. So in this way, you can create two or more buttons on your friend, and later on, by implementing the concept of event handling, we can implement the concept of event. So see, this button is getting clicked, but since event handling is not implemented over there, so this button is not performing certain task. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll come with another video where we can have another graphical user interface control to you. Thanks for watching.